Hello friends, welcome to the Fortinet Firewall training series session 13. What if I told you your firewall isn't just blocking traffic, it's actively scanning, analyzing and stopping malware in real time. Today we are diving into one of the most powerful features of FortiGate firewalls, which is also called as the Antivirus Security Profiles. So let's see on the firewall. Under security profiles, we can see multiple tabs: antivirus profile, web filter profile, video filter profile, DNS filter, application control, intrusion prevention system, file filter, and remaining. So using these profiles, we can filter those category of traffic. Using these profiles, we can filter the traffic, allow or block or deny using these profiles. So let's see what are security profiles and antivirus profile. So we will cover all these 8 topics in today's video. What are security profiles? What is antivirus FortiGate? Why antivirus is required in the firewall? How antivirus works in FortiGate? Advantages of using antivirus, limitations of antivirus, best practices of to configure the antivirus on firewall. So let's start with security profiles. So what are security profiles? In FortiGate, security profiles are advanced inspection engine that sits on top of firewall policies. Think of them as a specialized security layers that go beyond basic allow and deny rules. Instead of just filtering traffic based on IP and port, security profiles inspect the actual content of traffic. Firewall doesn't check only IP addresses, source port, destination port. It also check what kind of data is passing through the firewall in a packet. What kind of data user is sending, receiving, if it is malicious, malware, encrypted. These profiles are applied to firewall policies to enforce deep security checks. It checks each and every firewall packets wherever we have applied these security profiles. Some common profiles include antivirus, web filtering, intrusion prevention system, application control, as we saw on the firewall. So let's start with antivirus. So what is antivirus? Antivirus security profile is designed to detect and block malware like viruses, trojans, ransomware, spyware. If any user is receiving or sending this kind of malware, firewall will block if we have applied the antivirus on that policies. And it will create logs for that so that we can analyze and check which exact user is sending or receiving the this kind of traffic so that we can isolate that user and investigate on that. It scans traffic in real time across multiple protocols like HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, SMTP, POP3. We will check all available protocols while configuration on the firewall. FortiGate firewall uses multiple detection techniques like signature-based detection. It uses signature of that malware to detect heuristic analysis. It uses AI also for the identification of malware. It also uses the behavior of the traffic. It doesn't rely on known threats. It can also catch suspicious behavior. Why antivirus is necessary in the firewall? Threats today are far more advanced than ever. Scammers or hackers or middleman people are using advanced technologies to break into your system or network. Without antivirus inspection, malware can enter through legitimate looking downloads. Like in any downloads, if user is downloading the any movie file or any software, it can attach with that also. If user is downloading from the unknown or suspicious link. Encrypted traffic, HTTPS can be threats. We need to decrypt the traffic and analyze what kind of data is passing through that packet. Users can unknowingly infect the network. Antivirus on firewalls ensures protection at the network edge. It checks all types of packets so that traffic is legitimate and no one can break into the network. It prevents before threat reach to the endpoint devices. It won't allow any malware to reach to the end user so that end user machine is safe and secure. It provides centralized threat control at one single device. It's basically your first line of defense. So how antivirus works in firewall? When traffic hits to the firewall, Firewall policy allows it based on the source IP, destination IP, source port, destination port, interfaces, and all. Then antivirus profile scans the content of the packet. If malware detects in the packet, it blocks, else it allows the traffic. If policy is allowing also, antivirus blocks the packet or traffic if it identifies anything suspicious in that packet. So it provides other features also like quarantine files. So we can quarantine the file if any file is suspicious found on the packet. We can use the specific file block also. We can allow or block HTML, PDF file download or those things. It generates a log also and provides the alerting also. We can create alerts on the specific email address or phone number, these kind of things, so that we can get immediate alerts. It provides deep SSL inspection for the encrypted traffic. So, what are the advantages of using the antivirus? It provides the real time protection integrated with firewall, no separate system needed like intrusion prevention system. We don't need separate device. PS work done by the firewall only. It supports multiple protocols, works with FortiGuard threat intelligence also, reduces endpoint dependency. We don't have to install separate softwares or any other detection devices or on the endpoint user machine. So everything has the limitations also. So antivirus has also. It impact on the firewall performance because of deep scanning of the firewall or packets, it increases the CPU usage on and latency also. If we are using antivirus, SSL inspection complexity also increases. Decrypting HTTPS traffic requires certificate and careful setup also. Sometimes machines can give the or provide false positives also. So we have to analyze manually those things. It requires a license to use the advanced features of FortiGate subscription. Using best practices, we can configure in a best way on the firewall. Like we can enable antivirus policies or profiles on the critical policies only, so that it won't check for the each and every packets on for policies. It only checks for the critical policies. It uses deep inspection wherever it requires. Always keep signatures updated in the firewall. Monitors log regularly. Balance security versus performance. So let's see how to configure it on the firewall. So this is our firewall. Let's log in. So navigate to security profiles, and first is antivirus. So we can see here two default profiles are already created. So let's edit first default. Here we can see Wi-Fi default is using at one places, so it is showing reference one. This is the best feature of FortiGate firewall. We can see how many places, if any profile is used in how many policies or somewhere else. Any kind of configuration, it shows in a reference if it uses somewhere. Default policy is not using anywhere, so it is showing zero references. So let's edit this one. So here we can see name default, comment if you want to comment something for your understanding purpose, you can comment. So antivirus scan, if you want to block the traffic or monitor. Monitor means it will generate a logs and it will allow the traffic if it finds any suspicious in that packet also. Then feature set flow based or proxy based traffic. So these many protocols it monitors HTTP, SMTP, POP3, IMAP, FTP, CIFS. If any kind of traffic is passing over these protocols, it will analyze those traffic or packets, and if it finds anything based on this action, it will block or monitor the traffic. Also, we can see features like it treats Windows executables in email attachments as a viruses. If we enable this one, it will check for this also. If you want to send the files, detected files to FortiGate Sandbox for the inspection purpose, we have to enable this one. If you have license, it will give you the option to enable this feature. This is trial license, so it is not providing the option. It provides the mobile malware also. If any user is initiating traffic from the mobile instead of the laptop or system, it checks for that packet also. If you want to quarantine that device after detecting any malicious or suspicious traffic, it will quarantine also to the specific device if we enable this one. If it is disabled, it won't quarantine that specific device. So based on your requirements, you can use these features. You can use the FortiGuard outbreak prevention database. It checks with the FortiGuard database if that packet is already malicious or matching with the database previously known malware or viruses. We can use the zero-day malware stream scanning also, block or monitor if any new virus detected which is not known in the network or in the public segment or somewhere. It considered as a zero-day, or it will block or monitor as per your requirement. You can configure. You can use external malware block list also. You can configure IP addresses or hashes, those things, all are specific block or monitor. Then you can use the EMS external feed also. Using CLI, you can edit or you can see this configuration, how it looks. Edit default, this is profile name, then comment, then config HTTP, set AV scan block, then FTP, action, set AV scan block, and AV means antivirus, and scan, antivirus scan block. So here we can see HTTP SMTP is blocked. So HTTP SMTP action is block. It is showing maximum profiles are blocked here. So it is showing block. Enable means block. If I am disabling means it is allowing the traffic, that one. So click OK to save whatever changes you make. So after configuring the profile, we have to attach these profiles into the security policy so that it will check for that traffic and analyze the traffic. So navigate to policy and objects, then firewall policy. Select whichever firewall policy you would like to check for the antivirus purpose. Edit that one, or you can create new policy also. Navigate downside. Here we can see security profiles tab, antivirus, web filter, DNS filter, application, IPS, file filter. So enable this antivirus. So default, it is using default firewall profile. So if I'm clicking on, if you click on this drop down button, it will show you the available antivirus profiles, default and Wi-Fi default. So I'm selecting default and click OK. So whatever traffic is, whatever traffic is coming from these interfaces, source, internal group, and Windows PC, from these IP addresses and destination all over the TCP, SSH, and TCP, it will check for the antivirus. Antivirus scan all kind of traffic or packets, whatever was passing for this policy. And if it detects anything in that, we have selected the action block in the firewall profile, security profile, so it will block the traffic. So this was all about the antivirus profiles or security profile. What is antivirus profile? Why it is necessary? How it works in FortiGate Firewall? Advantages of antivirus profile? How to use? Best practices. So if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe the channel, and also share with your friends. Whoever wants to study the firewall security or FortiGate Firewall. Also comment below and let us know how do you configure antivirus profile in your configuration. Are you configuring on all policies or on specific policies? Thank you guys and see you in a next session.